What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, listen, I seen this story yesterday. Well, I seen the thumbnail on the news thing on YouTube, and I was like, what the hell? And I figured I would do a story on it after, once I looked at the video, I was like, man, yeah, I got to do a story on this. Man, this is something that's straight up out of a movie. You see this dude up here with his dick out, holding a gun? Lord have mercy. This guy is 60-year-old Carrie Birmingham of Spring, Texas, which is right up the street from Houston, where I'm at. In December of 2021, this picture of him that you see, this occurred then. One of the dates in December 2021. He's being recorded by his wife while he's pointing a gun at her. This was the last video she would ever take. Her name is Patricia Birmingham. She's age 48. She was age 48 at the time of this. This man took that shotgun and blasted his wife 3 times because supposedly he found out she was cheating, his wife. Now I'm going to show you this video. This guy's just recently been sentenced. And he was sentenced to 10 years with the possibility of parole within 5. Now, a lot of y'all might say, man, that's a little bit of time for doing what he did. I'll explain why I think he got that little bit of time. But one of the things I thought was intriguing about this case that you'll see in this news excerpt I'm going to show you, he was judged by all women in the jury. Take a look and let's come back and talk about it.
Tonight, a daughter is finding the strength to tell her mother's story days after that young woman's father was sentenced for murdering her, the victim recording every haunting moment. In that video, a key piece of evidence in the killer's sentencing trial.
Well, as you know, jaws dropped in our newsroom when we saw it. And ABC 13's Alex Bozarchian joins us now with another big part of this case. The jury was made up entirely of women, Alex.
That's right, Eric. It was an all-female jury, which is rare but can happen. You're not allowed to strike down a juror on the basis of sex or race, so that's how it shook out here. The overwhelming evidence here was a video of the murder. Despite that, they sentenced Carrie Birmingham to 10 years in prison. The maximum would have been 20.
Okay. All right, goodbye, Breeze. I'll see you later. You go meet Jesus.
Those were Carrie Birmingham's last words to his wife, Patricia, before he killed her with his shotgun outside their home in Spring. In the video, you can hear he fired 3 times.
Hope it was worth it.
This all going down while their teenage daughter, Olivia, was at school.
I lost both my parents that day. My dad died that day, too. Because the person who did that to my mom and my father aren't the same person.
Patricia and Carrie had roughly a 30-minute argument leading up to the shooting.
You really want this on video?
I'll pull it. I'm mad enough to just pull it.
Audio we obtained of several minutes prior to the video became a large part of Carrie's crime of passion defense.
I'm done.
I'm done too.
I'm done.
I'm done too.
Carrie had allegedly learned Patricia was having an affair, the two's argument getting more and more heated.
Don't blame him.
Then get the f out.
Carrie's defense attorney, Anthony Osso, says they pled guilty directly to the all-female jury. He says their strategy was to accept responsibility, but convince jurors Carrie shot Patricia in the heat of the moment.
We never tried to justify the actions of our client, but the defense wasn't about justification. It was about why he did what he did.
Tried to.
Olivia finds her father's defense questionable at best.
I don't know. That sudden passion. You have to have something, you have to have made that decision within you for a while. I feel like to do that to somebody you really, really love.
Carrie was given a 10-year sentence with the possibility of parole after 5. Olivia says in court she spoke to her father and gave us a summary of her victim impact statement.
That no matter what was said in this trial, you know the type of woman she was, you know who she was, and you know what you did, and how he took away my favorite person in this world.
Olivia testified that she never witnessed her father physically abusing her mom, but she wanted to raise awareness that there are different types of abuse she experienced, including emotional and financial. She says while she still loves her father, she can never forgive him.
Guys, that's the story of what happened to Miss Patricia Birmingham. And you see, Carrie Birmingham was sent to jail. May Miss Patricia rest in peace. Now, regardless if she cheated on this guy or not, she did not deserve to die, in my opinion. Now, usually in my stories, I go crazy on a lot of times the person that commits the crime. This I'm gonna be a little bit different. And I'm not, sympathetic because he was wrong with what he did. But I want to be honest with you. A lot of times when you're married, those of you who have been married, an act of, somebody cheating is different than when you a girlfriend or boyfriend. You get married, you got your names crossed, you got your property crossed. A lot of things are split. Finances, assets, a lot of that got to be planned for this marriage to be fruitful moving forward. Because I'm going to tell you something, love is not the only thing that keeps people together. It's not. It's not. And if you marry somebody out of love, because you just love them, there are going to be days where you hate each other. And that's why a lot of marriages don't work, because everybody think they're going to have this lovey-dovey feeling when they first get married. Marriage is a partnership. It's almost like a business agreement. It's a partnership. Now, it's founded on love and affection and stuff like that, because that's normal human interaction. But a lot goes into staying together as man and wife. It does. This guy right here felt betrayed. He was hurt. And that's the thing. When a guy opened himself to you, ladies, a lot of times you never know the reaction when he feels as though you stomped on his heart. Now, look at this dude. I'm going to do that. Look at this dude. This dude eat good. He letting it all hang out. You know what I'm saying? Woman went outside the marriage and found something that obviously he was missing or he couldn't change or negotiate in himself to keep her interested. And this happens with women too, with guys. People get rigid sometimes. I don't know. I'm not going to speak on their background. I don't know what their marriage was. They've been living in Spring, Texas. Seemed like they had a very nice home. So they had a lot of things that they knew. And somewhere down the line, somebody felt betrayed. In this case, I think it was both people. She felt as though something was lacking in the marriage that she couldn't get. And she went outside of it. She didn't leave him, but she went outside of it. He found out about it, took it to that level. He did. I've been in a position like that before, where, you find somebody not doing, when you're married to them, some craziness. But my thing is this, regardless of if he was hurt or not, which I can sympathize with, we in Texas, is ways to get out of a divorce. And you had the upper hand, because if you had proof that she was doing something, you would have won the case. You would have won the case, Carrie. But he took it to extremes because of the intense disappointment that he felt. And it's like, I can get into that all day with relationships as far as what guys think about when they feel as though you cheated with them. Anything could have brought him out to where he came out the damn place with a shotgun, breathing heavy as hell and making sure it was fixed and saying all of that stuff, even though he was recorded and he knew he was going to shoot her. Guys, when they do stuff like this, they feel like all hope is gone. And a lot of times in their rage, they can't think past the present action they're about to take. Did he want to kill that woman? No. But I think he felt like, the pain that he got, he can't get past that point. And that's one of the things, with people when they're really upset, when you really, really hurt them. And I think that played a role in why he only got that little bit of time. Because normally you take and blow your wife head off with a shotgun, and they say he shot her 3 times. So you do something like that, that's malicious and it's cruel and all kind of stuff. They had an all-women jury, y'all. That's key, all-women jury. I think he only got the 10 years because they sympathized with him. And I give his lawyer credit and him. I do. I'm not siding him, but we just going to call this out. God said, listen, I know I did it. Should I have did it? No. But it was this, it was that, a lot of other factors. That was their defense. They threw themselves on the mercy of the court. And I think the court, the jury, all women, granted them mercy. They understood what he did was messed up, but the prosecution brought the child in there. Her name is Olivia. They brought Olivia in there, and Olivia said, hey, so basically this whole thing was this. It's messed up what she did. She didn't deserve to die. You killed her. Got a child here. The mom's not the only victim. Is the child. Now you going up, everybody lost. There was different ways of approaching this. You as the leader of the house did not. So the outcome is this. He faced the max of 20 years. They gave him half the sentence and then up for parole. In 5 years, he'll probably do 7.5 and get out. Somebody, the majority of the people in the jury sided with him and understand that his heart was broken. It's the only reason why I got that time. That's how I see it. What about y'all though? I mean, it's something for a dude to come outside with his dick out in public, like with a gun, knowing he gonna shoot. That's hurt, that's pain. I ain't never felt that. You know what I'm saying? My thing is this, if I can't deal with you and we come to an agreement where I can't get past something, we'll part ways. And I don't understand why a lot of people can't do that. But then again, pain is pain. Hurt is hurt. I don't live in another man's shoes. I don't live in another woman's shoes. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, we never know how people react when we do something to them, and we can't really get mad when we victimize somebody and the victim come back to do something to us sometimes. But I mean, I think this was over the top, but then again, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. But I mean, sometimes it be situations like this where this type of stuff happens. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, Jesus Christ, look like I'm tongue-tied. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.